If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken, and so die.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell?
Bosun!
Here, what cheer?
Speak to the mariners. Fall to it yearly, or we run ourselves aground. We stir, we stir!
Blue skies from pain. Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail?
Take in the topsail! Blow till thou burst thy wind!
Oh, have care.
Smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell?
Where's my sister Viola?
I pray now, keep below.
Did they get you to train your heroes for
That
good?
strain again. Oh, it had a dying fall. It came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor.
Where's Sebastian? Heads to cabin. We split.
Hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze.
Viola, we split!
All lost. The fire, Sebastian.
We split, all lost!
Gold comfort for change, and did you exchange?
Mercy on us. We split. We split.
Farewell, my wife and children.
A walk-on part in a war, for a lead role in a cave.
Farewell, brother. We split.
We split. Farewell, sister.
How I wish,
We split.
how I wish you were here.
We split.
Oh, we're just two lost souls.
Enough! No more! 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that notwithstanding thy fasting, receiving as the sea. What news from Olivia?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love, but to a brother.
What country? Friends, is this? This is Illyria, lady. And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he's not drowned.
My lady Viola, it is perchance that you yourself were saved.
My poor brother, Sebastian.
To comfort you with chance, assure yourself after our shifted split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope both teaching him the practice, to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where like Arion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. Mine own escape unfolded to thy hope, whereto thy speech serves for the authority to like it. Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, well, for I was bred and born not 3 hours traveled from this very place.
Who governs here?
The noble Duke Orsino.
Orsino. I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. For but a month ago 'twas fresh and murmured that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
And what's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, for whose dear love they say she hath abjured the sight and company of men.
Oh, that I'd serve that lady.
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit, no, not the Duke's.
Pray thee, conceal me what I am, and Be my aid. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music. That will allow me very worth his service.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I beg thee, lead me on.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of a brother thus? I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. This quaffling and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady speak of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight you brought to her one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Why, he's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine, that you say so. He speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, for besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreler, and that he hath the gift of a coward, he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
By this hand they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink as long as there is passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. He is a coward and a castrel that will not drink to my niece.
Sir Toby Belch. How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew. Accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress, Mary, accost.
You mistake not. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Wouldst thou let part so, Sir Andrew, thou mightest never draw sword again?
And you part so, mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in it?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Ah, marry, but you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir, I have them at my finger's end. Oh, Mary, sir, now I let go of your hand. Ah, and bearing.
Oh, knight, when did I ever see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do, oh, what I bestowed that time in the tongues that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting, oh, and I but followed the arts.
And thou had an excellent head of hair.
But it becomes me well enough, does not?
Excellent. It hangs like flax on a distaff. And I hope to see a housewife take thee between her legs and spin it off.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen. Or if she be, it's 4 to 1. She'll none of me. The Count himself, here hard by, woos her.
She'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I have heard her swear, but there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I am a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these kick-chaws, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper, and I think I have the back trick. Simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore art these things hid? Wherefore these gifts are curtained before them? Why dost thou not go to church in a Gilead and come home in a Coranto? Is this a world to hide virtues in? Let me see thee caper. Higher. Excellent.
If the Duke continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger. I thank you. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario ho?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her, be not denied access. Stand at her doors, and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow, till thou hath audience.
Sure, my noble lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passions of my love. It shall become thee well to act my woes.
I think not so.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belay thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth than rubious. Thy small pipe is as maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblative of a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair.
I'll do my best to woo your lady.
My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no post.
Yet you will be hanged, or to be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. Go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert a wit of ease flesh as any in Illyria.
Nay, peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, you were best.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
Go to. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mends, he's no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that is mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. As there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty's a flower. The lady bade take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Mispresent in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Could fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul's in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul's in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think of you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth she not mend?
Yes, and shall do to the pangs of death's shaker. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for better increasing your folly.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw her put down the other day with an ordinary fool that had no more brain than a stone. Look you now, she's out of her guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to her, she is gagged.
Oh, you're sick of self-love, Malvolio, and tastes with a distempered appetite. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though she do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet woman, though she do nothing but reprove.
Madam? There is at the gate a young gentleman, much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young gentleman, and well attended.
Who of my people hold me delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Fie on him. He speaks nothing but madmen. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it.
Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool who scolds Jove crammed with brains. For here he comes. By my honor, half drunk. Who is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman. Tis a gentleman here. Oh, look at these pickled herring. Sot! How now, Sot?
Mr. Toby! How have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
I married. What is he?
Let him be the devil, and he may be. I care not. Give me faith, I say! Well, it's all one.
What is a drunken man like, fool? Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One draught above heat makes him a fool. The second nags him, and the third drowns him. Go thou and seek the crowner, and let him sit on my cuz, for he is in the third degree of drink. He is drowned. Go look after him.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick, but he takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep, but he seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
It has been told so, but he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you.
What personage in years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. Between boy and man, one would say his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Give me my veil and come throw it o'er my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy. The honorable lady of the house, which is she? Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty, I pray thee tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for that it is excellently well penned. I have taken great pains to con it.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain. If you are she, I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I'll forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more like to be feigned. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach, rather than to wonder at you, than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No good swabber, I'm here to hull a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady.
Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, my words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you begun rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared me hath I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are a secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
In the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, is it not well done?
Excellent. excellently done. If God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather.
His beauty truly blended. Lady, you are the cruel she alive, if you will leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
No, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried and every particle and utensil labeled to my will. As item, 2 lips in different red. Item, 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth.
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia. Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get to your lord. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come to me again, to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I'm no feed post lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman. Oh, be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions and spirit, do give thee fivefold blazon. Oh, not too fast. Soft. Soft. Unless the master were a man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfection with invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Oh, let it be. What home, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that St. Peter's messenger, the Count's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not tell him on none of it? Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes, for I am not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Hide thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find a flatterer too great for my mind. Fate, show thy force herself we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer? Let me yet know of you, whither you are bound.
No, sooth sir. My determined voyage is mere extravagancy. But I do perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me when willing to keep them. Therefore it charges me in manners rather to express myself. You must know me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian, which I call Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Mesling, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. The heavens had been pleased would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas, the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Good to give you trouble.
Oh, if you'll not murder me for my love, then let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Very well at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother that upon the least occasion more, mine eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The goodness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would see thee there shortly. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Well, not you even now with the Countess Olivia!
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace. I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. Receive it, sir.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Oh, come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is that it be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies, in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that methought her eyes had lost her tongue. For she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me, sure. Oh, none of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. I am the man, if it be so, as 'tis. Oh, poor lady, she would better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How will this badge? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman now, alas the day. What thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. It's too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes, and to Lucio, Sir J, thou knowest.
Nay, by my troth, I know not. But I know, to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our lives consist of the four elements?
Fate, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Therefore, let us eat and drink. Marry, and I say, a stoop of wine!
A stoop of wine, here comes the fool of fame!
Now, my heart, did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, ass. Let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast! I had rather than 40 shillings I had such a leg, or so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. Now a song.
Come, there's 6 for you. Let's have a song.
There's a tester, let me do.
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. Love song.
Aye, I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay in here, your true love's coming. That can sing both high and low.
Shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch that'll draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver? Shall we do that?
And if you love me, let's do it. I am dog in a catch.
By your lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
No, certain. Let our catch be. Thou knave!
Hold thou peace, thou knave knight. I shall be constrained in it to call thee knave knight.
Ah. Well, 'tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool. It begins. Hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Come begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave knight.
Hold thy peace, thou knave knight.
Hold thy peace, thy knave knight. Hold thy peace, thy knave knight. Hold thy peace, thy knave knight. Hold thy peace, thy
A caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady have not called up her steward Malvolio and bid you turn you out the doors, never trust me.
My lady's a captain, and we are politicians. Malvolio's a Pegoramsian, 3 merry men be we. Am I not consanguous? Am I not of her blood, Tilly Valley? Lady, there dwelt a man in Babylon.
There dwelt a man in Babylon.
My master, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? You make an alehouse of my lady's house. Is there no respect of places, persons, or timing?
We did keep time, sir, not catches. Snack up.
Oh, Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you're welcome to the house. If not, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, since I must needs be gone.
Hey, good Sir Toby.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
This is much credit to you.
Shall I bid him go?
What and if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spend not?
Oh, no, you dare not.
Out of tune, sir, ye lie. Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. Mary, and I say a stoop of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you prized my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears! Oh, sweet Sir Toby! Be patient for tonight, for Monsieur Malvolio. Let me alone with him. If I do not dog him into a neighborhood and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us! Possess us! Tell us something of him.
Mary, sir, sometimes he's kind of a Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd feed him like a dog.
The devil, a Puritan that he is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser. An affectioned ass that constate without book, and utters it by great swaths. The best persuaders of himself, so crammed, as he thinks, with excellencies, that it is his grounds of faith that all that look upon him love him. And in that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eyes, forehead, and complexion, that he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinctions of our own hand.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it to my nose, too.
He will think, by the letters I will drop, that they've come from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
for this night to bed and dream of the event. Farewell!
Good night.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a legal true bred, one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Come. It's too late to go to bed now. I'll go burn some sack. Come, night. Come, night.
Give me some music.
Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesaria, that piece of song, that old and antique song we had last night, methought it did relieve my passion much. Come, but one verse.
He is not here. So, please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Feste, the jester, my lord, a fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in.
Seek him out. Play the tune a while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweetest pangs of it, remember me. Of your heart falling free, wherever you may be. How dost thou like this tune?
Gives the very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye has stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee then. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the lady take an elder for herself. So where's she to him? For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm. More longing, wavering, sooner lost than won than woman's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are.
Alas, that they are so. To die, even they to perfection grow.
Oh, fella! Come! That song we had last night. Mark it, Cesaria. It was old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun do used to chant it. I pray thee sing. Here is for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasures then.
Truly, sir. And pleasure will be paid. One time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy God protect thee, for thy mind is a very opal.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesaria, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty.
But if she cannot love you,
It
sir.
cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath a greater pang heart, as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's side can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much, they lack retention. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter. Loved a man, as it might be, perhaps were I woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
Blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined and thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat like Patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I'm all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that is the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say my love can give no place. But no demand.
Yet a bearful strife. Whoe'er I wooed, myself would be his wife.
Mrs. Fabiana, dost thou not like to see the miserly, rascally sheep-biter come by some notable shame?
I would exalt man. You know he brought me out of favor with my lady about a bear baiting him.
And to anger him, we'll have the bear again. And we will fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not. It is pity of our lives.
Here comes my little medal of India.
Get ye three to the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He's been in the sun practicing behaviors of his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
"'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think of it?"
He is an overweening
Oh,
rogue.
peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him, how he jets under his advanced plumes.
Slight, I could so beat the road!
I say.
"To be Count Malvolio."
Oh, rogue!
Pistol him, pistol him.
There is example for it. The lady of the strait, she married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fight on him, Jezebel.
Oh, peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my stead.
Oh, for a stone blow to hit him in the arm.
Calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone!
And then to have the humor of state and after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my places, I would they should do theirs, and to ask for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles!
Oh, peace, peace, no, no!
Of my people with the obedience of my government. frown the while and perchance wind up my watch or play with my, some rich jewel. Oh, Toby approaches, curtsies to me. I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And does not Toby take you a blow on the lips?
Saying, Cousin Toby, you must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Patience to regret the sinners of our class.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
What employment?
Now, the woodcock near the gym.
Oh, peace, I say, as the spirit of intimate humor is reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's and her T's. And thus makes she her great peace, it is in contempt, a question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why's that? Oh!
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases! By your leave. Wax. Soft. The impressor. Her Lucrece with which she uses a seal, which is my lady. But to whom should this be? Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio, I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife. With bloodless stroke my heart doth gore, M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. Why, this is evident to any former capacity. There is no obstruction in this, and what should that alphabetical position pretend? If only I can make that resemble something in me. Softly, my. M. Malvolio. M. Oh, why, that begins my name! But then there is no constancy in the sequel that suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
I are all countrymen and make him cry, oh.
And then I comes behind.
Aye, and you had any eye behind you. You might find more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I, this simulation is not as the former. And yet, to crush this a little, it would bow to me. For every one of these letters are in my name. Oh, soft! Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee. But be not afraid of greatness. Some are become great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, and let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to annul thyself to what thou art like to be. Cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee, that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember, go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so, and if not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants not worthy to touch fortune's fingers farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate, unhappy, daylight and champion discovers not more. And this is open. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will point, devise the very man. I do not now begin to fool myself to let imagination shade me. For every reason it cites in this, that my lady loves me. Oh, Jove and my stars be praised. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, Let it appear in thy smile. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence still smile. Dearer, my sweetie, I prithee. Oh, Jove! I thank thee. I would smile. I will do everything that will have me.
Set thy foot on my neck.
Or mine either.
Nay, but say true doesn't work upon him.
Like Aquavita to a midwife.
If you will then see the fruits of my sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, a color in which she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. You will see it. Follow me.
To the gate of Tartar, the most excellent devil of wit.
I'll make one too.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by the chamber?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool till she be married. The fools are as like husbands as picklers are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late to the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere.
I'll no more with thee. Hold, here's expenses for thee.
Now, Jove and his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one, but I would not have it grow on my chin. Is the late lady within?
I would lay Lord Pandarus of Phrygia, sir, to bring a Cressida to this Troilus.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
The matter, I hope, is not great, sir. Begging, but a beggar. Cressida was a beggar. My lady is within. I will disturb to know whence you come.
Fellow's wise enough to play the fool, which pays a kind of wit. And to do that, she must observe the mood on whom she jests, the quality of time and persons. This is a practice as full of labor as a wise man's art. For folly that she wisely shows is fit. But wise men's folly fallen, quite taint their wit.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house my niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her?
I'm bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she's the list of my voyage, but we are prevented. The lady within.
I'll check.
Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That youth's a rare courtier. Rain odors well.
My matter hath no voice, lady, but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors pregnant and vouchsafed. I'll have them all three already.
Let the garden doors be shut, and leave me to my room.
Give me your hand, sir. My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir.
Ye are servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him.
Madam, I come to wet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Give me leave. Beseech you. I did send, after our last enchantment you did hear, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant? And I fear me, you. Under your hard construction must I to fierce on a shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake? Let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grise. For 'tis vulgar proof that very often we pity enemies.
Why then methinks 'tis time to smile again. The clock upbraids me with a waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth. I will not have you. Yet when wit and youth has come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho. Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay! I pray thee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do not think you are what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you think right. I am not what I am.
Well, I would have you are, as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might. For now I'm your fool.
Cesario, by the roses of spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause, for that I will, for thou hast no cause. But rather reason thus, with reason fettered. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
By my innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, nor never any mistress has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam, never more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Oh, yet come again, for thou perhaps mayest move a heart which now abhors so like his love.
No faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom. Give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's servingsman than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Slight, will you make an ass of me?
She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart. You should then have accosted her. You are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt either of valor or policy.
It must be with valor, for policy I hate. I had as lief be a Puritan as a politician.
Why then challenge me, the Count's youth, to a fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it. And there is no love broker better in this world than man's condemnation with women than report of valor.
There's no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief, it is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink.
Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at the cabiculo. Go.
This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I've been dear to him, lad. Nearly 2,000 strong or so.
We'll have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it.
Never trust me then, and by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. Look where the youngest friend of mine does come.
More sharp than filed steel can spur me forth. Kind Antonio, I would not by my will have troubled you. But since you make pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you. I could no other answer make but thanks, and ever thanks, and oft good turns are shuffled off with such uncurrent pay.
'Tis on tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me, sir? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Count, his galleys, did I some service of such note indeed, that were I ta'en here, would scarce be answered.
Be like you slew a great number of his people.
Shh! Oh, the offense was not of such a bloody nature. Albeit the quality of time and quarrel might have given us bloody argument, for which if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
Oh, it doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. Now, in the south suburbs of the Elephant is best to lodge. There I will bespeak our diet, whilst you beguile the time and feed your knowledge by the viewing of this town. There! There you shall have me.
Why your purse?
Well, happily your eye may light upon some toy you desire to purchase. And your store, I think, is not bridal market, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
To remember.
Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is surely possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam. He does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about her if he comes, for sure. The man is tainted in his wits.
Call him hither.
Oh, sweet lady! Oh,
Smile, thou! I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
oh, sad lady! I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering, but what of that? If it please the eye of one, please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What's the matter with thee?
No, not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Oh, to bed, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
Why thou smile so and hiss thy hand so oft?
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request, yes, nightingales answer doors.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Oh, be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What sayest by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
Huh?
Some achieve greatness.
What meanest by that?
And some have greatness thrust upon. Oh, remember who commended thy yellow stockings?
Thy yellow stockings?
In which to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
I say, remember, go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
And if not, let me see thee a steward still.
What is this very midsummer madness?
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's is returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Mariah, have this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? For some of my people have special care of him.
Oh, sweet lady! Do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look after me. For this concurs directly with the letter that she sent him on purpose to make me appear stubborn to him. For she incites us to me directly in the letter. Cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue languor with arguments of state, and put thyself into the trick of singularity. I have limed her. But it is Jove's doing, not I, and he makes me thankful. And when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together. Nothing can be said. Nothing that can come between me and the full prospects of my hopes. But Jove is the doer of this, not I, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he in the name of sanctity? If all the devils of hell be drawn in little, and Legion himself possessed him. Yet I'll speak to him.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. How is with you, sir? How is with you, man?
Oh, go off! I must guard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how all the being speaks within him. Did I not tell you,
Sir Toby, my lady prayers you have cares for him.
Oh, does she so? Go to, peace. Peace, this is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him. How now, Malvolio? How is with you? What man defiled the devil? Consider he is an enemy to mankind. Do you know what you say?
While you speak ill of the devil, how he takes it in his heart. Oh, pray to God he is not bewitched. Carry his water to the wise woman. Mary, shall be done tomorrow morning. If I live, my lady will not lose him for more than I'll say.
Oh, how now! Hold thy peace! Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness, gently. The beam is rough and will not be roughly used.
How now, my bowcock? How does he chuck? Sir, I bid you come with me.
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
Oh, my
No, I warn you, he will not hear of godliness.
Oh, go hang yourselves all! You are all idle, shallow things, and I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
It's possible!
If it were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he is mad. We can carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
Ladies and gentlemen, to your senses I must entreat. In this act, swords will be unsheathed. So if you note the urge to purge, through our space, please be not surge, or you and our blades may ultimately merge.
Is it ever?
More matter for May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warn there's vinegar and pepper in it.
It's so saucy.
Do but read.
Give me.
Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat, that is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief and to exceed
be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. And so look to thyself. Thy friend as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Agocheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it to him.
You may have very fit occasion for it, for he is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout for me him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailey. And as soon as thou seest him, draw thy sword. And as thou drawest, swear horrible. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will I not deliver his letter. I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth. Set upon Agocheek a notable report of valor. This will so drive the gentleman as I know his youth will aptly receive. In the most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill themselves by the look, like cockatrices.
Here he comes, you Viennese. Give them ways that he take leave, then presently after him.
I will meditate a while on some horrid challenge for a message.
I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny? With honor save me upon asking give.
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him that which I've given to you?
I will acquit you.
Yet come again, fare thee well. A fate like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
The defense thou hast, but take the to it. The nature of the wrongs thou hast done him, I know not. But the interceptor, as bloody as the hunter, attends thee at orchard end.
You mistake, sir, I am sure. No man hath any quarrel to me.
You'll find it otherwise, therefore, if you value your life at any price. But take you to your God, for your opposite hath in him what skill, fury, rage, and wrath can furnish a man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He's a devil in a private brawl, souls and bodies half divorced. 3.
I will return again into the house and require some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the night what my offense is to him. Something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will. Mistress Fabiana, stay! You by this gentleman till my return.
Pray you, madam, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal or bitumen.
Why, he's the very devil! They say he's been fencer to the Sophie!
Odds on it, I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but Fabiana can scarce hold him yonder.
Leg on it. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Capulet.
I'll make the motion. Stand here. Make a show on it. I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. This horse to take up the quarrel. I persuaded him to use the devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him.
There is no remedy, sir. He will fight you for honor's sake, but he protests he will not hurt you.
Oh, pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there is no remedy. He will, for his oath's sake, have one bout with you. But he protests as he is a gentleman and a soldier. He will not hurt you. Come on to it.
Pray God he keep his oath.
I do assure you 'tis against my will.
Put up thy sword. This young gentleman hath done offense. I take fault on me. You, sir, why? What are you?
One, sir, that for his love there's yet to do more than you have already heard him brag to you that he will.
Nay, but if you be an undertaker, I am for you. I'll be with you anon.
Pray, sir, put up your sword, if you please.
Very well, I sir, and for that I promise you I'll be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
Ah! Ah!
Antonio. I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino. You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. There is no remedy, but I shall answer it. What will you do? Now my necessity makes me ask you for my purse.
Come, sir, away.
Well, I must entreat you to some of that money.
What money, sir? But for the fair kindness you've showed me here, I'll lend you something. Hold, here's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest you make me so unsound of a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses that I've already done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature.
All of the heavens themselves.
Come, sir, I pray you come.
Let me speak a little. You see this youth here? I'd snatched one half out of the jaws of death, reeled him in with the sanctities of love, and to his image, which methought did promise a most vulnerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away.
Oh, but how vile and idle proves this guy. That has done Sebastian's good features shame.
The manual is Mack. Away with them. Come, sir, come.
Oh, lead me on.
He thinks his words do from such passion fly, that he believes himself. So do not I. Oh, prove true, imagination, prove true, that I, dear brother, now be ta'en for you. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and some expression love.
A very dishonest paltry boy, more coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity, and for denying him his cowardship asks, Fabiana.
Oh! A coward, a most devout coward, religious in it.
Slid all after him again and beat him.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well, hell daddy faith, no, I do not know you. Nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. Nor your name is not Master Cesario. Nor this is not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I pray thee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Then thy folly. He has heard that word of some great man and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. What shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent to her thou art coming?
I pray thee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Why, there's for thee, or all the people mad.
Calm, sir, I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This will I tell my lady straight. I will not be some of your coats for 2 pence.
Calm, sir, hold.
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him. Though I struck him first, it's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand!
Hey, I think I must have a dose or 2 of your Malvolio. Blood!
Hold, Toby! On thy life I charge thee, hold!
Madam?
Will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch? Out of my sight! Oh, be not offended, dear Cesario. Ruth be begone! I pray thee, gentle friend, go with me to my house and hear out there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou mayest smile at this. Oh, thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny. Beshrew his soul from me. He started one poor heart of mine in thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. I'd fancy still my sense and leave thee steep. Be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I pray thee. Would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
I pray thee, put on this beard and this gown. Make him believe thou art Sir the wildest.
Well, I'll put it on, and I will dissemble myself in it. I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the function well, nor lean enough to be thought of as a good student, but to be said an honest man and a good housekeeper goes as fairly as to say a careful man and a great scholar. The competitors enter!
Jove bless thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby! For as the old hermit of Prague, who never saw pen and ink, but he wittily said to a niece of King Opanaki, that is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson, for what is that? But that, and is.
To him, Sir Topus.
What ho, I say! Peace in this prison.
A good name. Who calls there?
Sir Topus, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Oh, Sir Toby! Oh, Sir Toby! Go to my lady!
Out! Hyperbolical fiend! How vexed style this man? Talk is nothing but ladies.
Well said, Master Parson.
Sir Toby, never has a man been thus wronged. Do not think that I am adding lame here in hideous darkness.
Sayest that this house is dark.
As hell, Sir Toby.
Why, it hath bay windows, transparent as barraconos, and the clear stores toward the south north are as lustrous as ebony, and yet complain in style of obstruction.
I am not mad, Sir Toby, and I say this house were as dark as ignorance. Though ignorance were as dark as hell, and there has never been a man such abused. I am no more mad than you are, Mack. Try live it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wild fowl?
That the soul of our granddam might happily inhabit a bird.
What dost thou thinkest of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, but approve no way his opinion.
Fare thee well, remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, I will allow thy wits and fears to kill a woodcock. Let thou dispossess the soul of thy granddad, fare thee well.
Oh, no, Sir Topus! Sir Topus!
My most exquisite Sir Topus.
Thou mightest have done that without thy beard and gown. He sees thee not.
To him in thine own voice and bring me word how thou findest him, I would he were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were. For now I am so far fenced with my niece, I cannot pursue at any safety this sport. The upshot? Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
A fool! Oh, good fool! Help me to some light, a pen, ink, and paper, and as I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
I, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Fool, there has never been a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed if you're no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here property me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, do everything they can to face me out of my wits.
And why would you say the minister is here? Malvolio, Malvolio! Thy wits to heavens restore, endeavor thyself to sleep and leave thy vain bibble babble.
Sir Topus!
Hey, no words with him, good fellow, who I sir, not I sir, God by you, good Sir Topus, marry him in. I will, sir, I will.
Oh no, fool, good fool!
Alas, sir, be patient. What you say, sir, I am shit for speaking to you.
Fool, help me to some light and paper. I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, a day that you were, sir.
By this hand, I am, good fool, help me to some light, pen, and paper, and convey what I have to set down to my lady, which shall advantage thee more than bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it. But tell me true. Are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
No, believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe madman till I see his brains.
A fool!
I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I prithee be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I'll be with you again. In a trice like to the old vice, your need to sustain. Who with dagger of black and his grave
see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? Cannot find him at the Elephant, yet there he was. And there I found this credit that he did range to town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, and I'm ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reasons that persuade me to any other trust that I am mad, or else the lady's mad. Yet, if 'twere so, she cannot sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing, as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable. Here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, now go with me and this holy woman into the chantry by just before her. Plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. She shall conceal it, while as you are willing it shall come to know. What do you say?
All this good woman go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Now as thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Good Mistress Fabiana, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog and a recompense desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thou well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly, I am an ass. So by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends, I am abused.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no, though it please you to be one of my friends.
Well, thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's gold.
But that it would be double dealing, sir. I would you can make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Put your grace in your pocket, sir, for this once, and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I would be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another. If you will let your lady know that I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awaken my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well.
Orsino, this is the Antonio that took the Phoenix and her rotten candy. And this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas, but distraction.
Notable pirate. Thou saltwater thief. What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I do shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was a thief or a pirate, though I do confess on basing ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side is the life I gave him. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the dangers of this adverse town, drew to defend him when he was beset, upon being apprehended for his cunning, not meaning to partake in the danger with me, which grew into a 20 years removed thing, while one would wink denied me my own purse, which I had not recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and 3 months since. No interim, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night we kept company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, Fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath attended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord but that he may not have? Wherein Olivia may seem serviceable, Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling at your music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What a perverseness. You uncivil lady. My soul, the faithfulest of offerings, hath breathed out that ere devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even when it should, it shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it. Like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love. But hear me this, since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him I will tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I shall sacrifice the lamb that I do love, to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I most jock and act unwillingly to do you rest. 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than I life, more by all mores than e'er I shall love wife.
I mean to test it. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Has it been so long? Call forth the holy priest.
Come, away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario! Husband! Stay!
Husband.
I, husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah!
No, my lord, not Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Welcome, Reverend. Reverend, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in darkness, what occasion hath newly passed between this youth and me.
Contract. Eternal bond of love. Confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands. Attested by the holy close of lips. Strengthened by interchangement of your rings. All these ceremony of compact, sealed before my function, by my testimony. Since when the watch have told me towards my grave, I have traveled but 2 hours.
O thou dissembling cup, what wilt thou be when time has sowed a grizzle on thy case? Farewell, and take her. But direct thy feet, where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
No,
do not swear. Hold little faith, thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a sergeant send forth presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
Hath broke my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your health. I had rather than 40 pound I were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario.
Odds lifelings, here he is! You broke my head for nothing, and that I did, I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more, but if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen, how is it with you?
That's all one has heard me, and there's the end of it. Sot! Didst see Dick Surgeon Sot?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour agone.
I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help an asshead in a coxcomb, a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gold?
Get him to bed. And have his herpy look too.
Sorry, madam, I've hurt your kinsman. If it hadn't been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. Throw a strange regard upon me. By that I perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, but even for the vows we made each other, but so late ago. Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian? Are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
Well, how have you made division of yourself? Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? Never had a brother. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Vesely. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So he went suited to his watery tomb.
Are you a woman as the rest goes even? I should let my tear fall upon your cheek and say thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so am mine.
And died that day when Viola from her birth.
That day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing less to make us happy both but this my masculine, usurped attire. Do not embrace me until each circumstance of time, place, and person do cohere and jump that I am Viola. Which to confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town, where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. But nature to her bias drew him in that. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I will have share in this most happy wrap. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldest love a woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear.
Give me thy hand. Your master quits you. For all your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this day be your master's mistress. And let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And yet, they say, alas, poor gentleman, he is much extract, the most extracting frenzy of mine own. Clearly banishes from my remembrance. How does he sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub as saves and as any man in his case may do. Has here written a letter. I should have given it to you day morning.
Open it and read it.
No, madam, I do but read madness. By the Lord, madam!
I pray thee read it in thy right wits.
So I do, Madonna, but to read in his right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend my princess, and give ear. By the Lord, madam, you wrong me!
Read it you, mistress.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
fine, madam.
There's not much of distraction.
See him deliver, Fabiana. Bring him hither.
Is this the madman?
How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray, you peruse that letter. You must not now deny us your hand. Why, you have given me such clear lights of favor. Bade me come smiling and cross-guarded to you, to put on yellow stockings and frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. And in acting in such an obedient job, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gall that e'er invention played on? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, though I do confess much like the character. But out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. Now do bethink me it was she who first told me thou was mad. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon me. But when we know the authors and grounds of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to come. Most freely, I confess myself, and Toby set this device against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had conceived against him. Maria writ the letter, at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. How, with a sportful malice it was followed, may rather pluck on laughter than revenge, if that the injuries be justly weighed that have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them. I was one, sir, in this interlude. One, sir, though bad, sir, but that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But, do you remember, madam, why laugh you was such a barren rascal and smile not she's gagged? And thus the worldly gig of time brings it his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him, and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known, in golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man, or when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.